GSL Code S. All right, in the upper right, somehow he's down one game. He needs to come back. He's the game genie Terran, the best Terran in the world. He is.
I am MVP.
MVP, or however the voice says it. And he needs a comeback right now. Moving on, in the blue, sometimes a yummy drink, also the best Zerg in the world.
I am nasty.
And of course, being one of the few Zergs left here in this Code S tournament, he has a lot of people cheering him on.
Oh, he certainly does, Tasteless. He is.
He's like, look at this, lips like a
hero.
reptilian. Those are his nesticles. Nice. Oh, look at that sign for us.
Oh.
Oh.
They are so sweet.
Oh, those guys still want to be best friends with us. All right.
All right, so gas first build for MVP. We might be seeing something a little bit wild here. Actually, it's not gas first. Actually, where is his? Oh,
It's outside.
I'm like, where's his barracks? Okay.
He's going for like the no barracks build. He's like, he actually MVP's so good he beats NesTea by just making refineries around the map and stuff.
NesTea, of course, tried to counter it by making extractors only. But the SUVs have
just like doing this crazy game and stuff where it's just workers being sent out all over the map.
Long distance mining gases from each other's naturals. No one can understand it at all, but they both know that this is what StarCraft 2 will become.
All right. He's all right, this is interesting, the way he's rallying the Marine out here. I think MVP might be at somewhat of a loss after that last game. That last game had to be pretty damn discouraging.
Well, I would say so, man. When he killed that hatchery and he still had a ton of supply and he had like this ultimate army against what NesTea was doing. And then NesTea like just waited, said, yeah, have that hatchery. Waited another minute and then killed him. That's what we call patience, Tasteless.
Yeah.
But of course, for NesTea, time doesn't exist, so patience is something he has plenty of.
No kidding. Well, this was actually so good by MVP.
Yeah.
He just knew exactly where NesTea's first Overlord goes to, and he's like, all right, these guys actually know each other's playstyles so well.
Oh, they do. Well, it takes someone perfect to know someone perfect, Tasteless.
It does.
And that's why these two are rivals and you and I are best friends.
Actually, when NesTea and MVP look at each other, it's just like two mirrors reflecting off of each other. You ever been in a bathroom with like two mirrors and like they're reflecting off each other, and I'm like, oh, who put these two mirrors like wall to wall like this? Like now it looks like I'm stuck in like a portal.
Well, that's what NesTea sees all the time. He looks places and he sees infinity. He's like Raceland. He sees things getting older and shriveling up before his eyes. He like sees what you look like when you're old and when you were a baby. Taste sees it all at once.
He's actually like everywhere at once. He's like Dr. Manhattan from Watchmen.
He is everywhere at once, that's for sure.
He's also blue and he's naked. No one can explain it. All right, now we have the Hellion coming down here, and I don't think this is going to do much. I think he's just taking a glimpse.
Nope. Not too much at all. We do
He's going to do the same build,
yeah, man. MVP is all about Hellions right now. He wants to raise some hell on NesTea.
All right, 41 supply for NesTea, 31 supply for MVP. That's not too much of a big deal, though. It's still so early here.
You know, NesTea making a lot of drones, getting his speed upgrade. No Roach Warren yet, though. Adding a second geyser. We'll have to see if he goes Roach Warren, because if he doesn't, it gets pretty hard to hold off this many Blue Flame Hellions that we're going to be seeing out of MVP here.
All right. The factory's landed to... no, actually, I'm sorry. He's not doing the same thing as the previous game. Excuse me. Because it's Blue Flame. MVP actually not... actually using the same build.
Yeah.
Game #1, which is pretty rare for him.
That's true. A lot of Zerglings being made by NesTea right now. He's going to have a lot of Lings, Tasteless. He's going to have 20 Lings. He's making more Spawn Crawlers. He has 3 Queens on the low ground.
Excuse me. Oh, little guy. Got a little cough.
Just a little bit. He's starting to make a little wall in with evolution chambers, trying to help out.
Actually, look, his defense right now, NesTea's is so good.
It is.
With his structure placement. But you know what? I mean, Hellions do just melt Zerglings.
They do. They do.
I like how he's hidden some of the Zerglings here in the back. Try to bait him from coming in.
Queen's coming out.
All right, he did just destroy a creep tumor. You can see NesTea actually
flank here, Tasteless.
Oh.
Does NesTea feel? Does MVP feel this?
Does he sense it?
He does feel it. He senses it, man.
Wow,
that's
man,
called
that was
star
pretty
sense.
good.
What you just saw, that's
yeah,
star
that
sense.
was some nice star sense.
He's like, if I was a perfect Zerg, what would I do? AKA, if I was NesTea, what would I do? And then he goes and counters it.
He might try to do it again from a different angle. Uh-oh.
And, well...
Is it enough? Well, he got the surround, but I mean, those are Zerglings. They're not good against Hellions.
Yeah, he's greatly damaged the Hellions, so the Hellions can't really poke as much anymore. The Spine Crawlers will kill quite a few of those. He has 2 in the red, 1 in the yellow, and 2 Pumpkin Hellions. 3rd Factory going up for MVP. I like the choice.
MVP's got his expansion up and running. It's time to move on to the drop phase now. And I'm not sure that's one that NesTea is going to be ready for.
That's right, he is making a spine. His main does have a queen, riling some Zerglings up as well, and he's going to actually have a nice solid amount. 24 Zerglings will be awaiting this medevac.
All right, the Hellions are out.
Zerglings are in.
It always looks like when the medevac picks up the Hellion, like as the Hellion's firing, it looks like the medevac has like a water gun.
It's very true. Nice scans here, taking out creep tumors. Those also give vision to NesTea. That's actually more important than the creep over there at the moment.
I don't know about NesTea's solution here. Oh my god, the queen got toasted.
He's actually going infestation pit right now.
Oh, that's so interesting.
This is really interesting. It could very well be an infestor build, but it also could be an Ultralisk build. I really think it's going to be infestor into Ultra later on because he is getting melee attack and carapace. So it looks like it might be Zergling infestor here. And here we go.
Whoa, he actually just dropped in. Whoa, okay, what was MVP doing there? He's like, here, these guys are fired, take them.
By the way, he went 2 factory Blue Flame Hellion plus drops. Drone kill number 0.
That's right, guys. He has not killed a single drone here. The entire function of this strategy is to destroy drones. Perhaps that's going to change now. Perhaps he's actually going to do that damage he needs to do. Ooh.
We do have pathogen glands on the way. He's going to start infestors very soon. And as soon as you start fungling these little groups of Hellions, man, the 1-1 Zerglings, which are becoming 2-2 Zerglings as we speak, they're growing up. Oh, I'm so proud. Will start destroying them. This is beautiful play by NesTea. He is showing something that we haven't seen for a very long time.
NesTea is actually teaching all of us right now.
He's a Nest teacher.
That was like a 2 out of 10 joke, but I like it.
He makes this look Nesteezy.
All right, that was better. All right, Hellions just moving about the map. Roach Warren on the way.
Infestors are starting to pop out, Tasteless. The Hellions will be put to rest if they get too close to these infestors.
All right, Fungal.
Bam. Up come the Zerglings. Goodbye, Hellions.
See you in hell. These are Hellions. The Zerglings are coming out now, and that just took away MVP's ability to do much on the map.
Yeah. He's got 2-2 on the
He
way.
basically got rid of the staple of MVP's army.
We have a Roachhorn and 44 Lings on the way, man. This is going to be insane.
Oh my god.
Look it. He's actually going to kill. He's going to do 2 base and kill MVP. I'm looking at what MVP has. Oh, man.
Oh, careful. Those infestors are pretty weak. Another fungal.
Takes
oh, dude,
those
this
out.
guy's actually a sicko, man.
Yeah. Right now, MVP is producing a lot of siege tanks, but he doesn't have any out yet. He's going to have them with siege mode, but we are going to have like these sickly upgraded Zerglings. He's getting burrows, so he can actually move up, throw so many infested Terrans down, and run in with Zerglings and Roaches. MVP cannot attack him. NesTea may even be able to go up and kill him, but NesTea's taking extra bases because he knows he can't be attacked, and that's going to be a little bit safer. This is insane. NesTea is in such a good position. He's actually even on supply, but he's got complete and utter control of this game right now.
And again, I gotta emphasize, guys, the whole point of the strategy here with the Hellions is to make sure that Zerg is stuck inside their base. You can go in there, poke, kill drones, even wipe out all their drones, but they can't get creep timbers out, they can't get expansions out, and they have to basically tech up before they're allowed to do anything, and by then there's no creep on the map, and the Terran has just gotten too far. NesTea has turned the situation upside down.
I think that this base is not long for this world, Taste. There's a lot of Blue Flame Hellions. He's got to be careful. Throwing out some
oh, nice.
Terrans here.
Just trying to deny.
Not the best infested Terrans.
Yeah, I was kind of.
But I mean, even delaying it at all is really nice at this point.
I was a Terran once. I'd be there trying to reason with him. Don't you remember it's me? Another Terran.
Oh, you're one of those guys?
Yeah, man.
Tasteless, if something mind controlled you and I had to kill you, I would kill you so quick. I'd be like, bye, Tasteless, as I put the gun in your mouth and pull the trigger. Your Tasteless brain is all over the wall. I see the happy memories of you and I in the brain on the wall. It splatters into you and I doing the GSL
this is like
together.
The saddest thing I've ever heard. Like,
well, Tasteless. I'm not. I mean,
I've
whenever
been
they're
turned into a Zerg. I'm an infested Terran.
Whenever someone's trying to reason with the zombie friend bites him and he turns into a zombie.
Actually, I think there was one movie where like he reasoned with the zombie and it was actually stupid. The zombie was like, "Okay, I understand now." I was like, "Really? You're gonna no?"
That's
like,
a route you guys are gonna
go
down?
going for the zombie's emotional traits? I just don't know what to say.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. I forget which one it was, but I actually saw that.
I probably saw it. I just don't remember. Blocked it out of my memory. We do have these Hellions trying to do something. You're going to run into 1,000
He's like, yeah,
roaches.
we're roaches. You need to get out. You need to GTFO.
Yeah. Baneling speed, Mutalisk attack, and roach damage on the way. 17 drones on the way. There's actually more SCVs out than drones, but again, he has full map control. Getting out a ton of drones right now.
Oh,
and in fact,
look at this. He's so smart. Just going to shoot down some SCVs.
Nice scan there. The counter to infested Terrans. Blue Flame Hellions. All right, a lot of Banelings on the way.
And NesTea and MVP are almost maxed now, guys.
Dude, I think we are actually going to see a planetary fortress wall in a minute.
Yeah, we absolutely are.
Because he realizes that, this is scary. I'm maxed, he's maxed, everyone's maxed. Old McDonald had a farm, Tasteless.
You were way funnier than me today, Artosis. I just don't know what else to say. Well, I think this game's going to have to go on for a longer period of time. There's no way he's going to break the planetary wall. The Hellions have moved around.
Wow, this is actually kind of crazy, man. NesTea taking more bases.
I don't know what actually happens if you're both maxed out mech versus Zerg on this map. You know what I mean?
Well,
is this a map that you can really cut in half?
So much of it's going to come down to how attacks take place. He is making planetaries. He's using Siege Shank Planetary right now. NesTea actually hasn't gone for Hive yet, which is blowing my mind. Like, he should have made that a long time ago. He has enough banked that he could have made it and he wouldn't notice that he made it. It's like silly not to have it right now, actually. He really does need to get it because there's a good chance he's going to need, and in fact, he's just making upgrades right now. He's queuing up extra upgrades in his Spire, so that tells me he's not going to make the Hive anytime soon.
Upgrade complete.
Huh, that's interesting.
Mineral field.
Look at that.
Looks like he wants to stay layer tech.
I don't know. I think he thinks he can break him. We're going to find out.
Oh, okay. He's going to do what damage he can here. And I think what we might actually see is a gigantic switch into Mutalisks. Right now we have out for anti-air 4 Thors and 3 Marines. That's the entire anti-air. Of course, there are a few turrets around as well. But if he does a massive switch over into Mutas, which we might actually see,
we got a drop over here.
Good.
Drop. He can put it over here in this corner. It's not well defended.
Yeah.
But I guess MVP's not going to attack as well with it either.
Both these players have a pretty big bank right now.
Yeah, that is the truth.
Like,
I think you might be right with the Mutalisk thing, Artosis. That makes a lot of sense.
Could be. I mean, the fact that he's getting that many upgrades, he is getting his Hive now, though, too. And, of course, you want to get that Greater Spire immediately upon Hive, against Mech especially. We do have more starports on the way, or at least one more, for MVP realizing that, you know, Broodlords can't be that far off. And so from here, NesTea should just be making spines all over, slowing things down like that. 10 spines on the way, just say it. So smart. NesTea, you're amazing.
I'm amazing. I don't even know what's going to actually happen here. The
hand of
they can make
NesTea.
your fingers. You can put your fingers up against the screen and touch those. That's what
NesTea actually plays with a touch screen.
All right, this is a lot of infested Terrans.
This is actually, I'm not sure how effective this is truly going to be.
I think he wants to try to shoot down the orbital, but that's not going to
Yeah,
work.
it's never going to happen. Those things are fast, man.
He's got 14 Corruptors on the way.
Oh, boy.
He could actually fungal these Banshees. Could he do it?
Oh, he better, man.
Fungal, infested Terrans.
And,
Oh, my little submarine infestors.
And these Banshees are actually going to do a lot of damage until those Corruptors do get up here to deal with them. Still doing a good job, though. Get out of here, Banshees. All right. Excuse me. So
All right,
both
he
these
needs-
players almost having the map right now.
Broodlord tech. This is actually a very impressive TVZ here.
Yep.
We don't normally see TVZ look this complex.
MVP right now is making a lot of Vikings. He has 3-star ports up.
Nice. He can go up here and just counterattack at the gold base. All right, this hatchery, no way is he going to save that.
Yeah. And that's fine. NesTea realizes that. He knows he has to get something done actually immediately with these Broodlords. 10 in production once again. That's the number of Broodlords that NesTea enjoys. Says, how else could the Broodlords pull my sleigh? 9 just don't go fast enough.
It's like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Broodlord. He's like, just looks like a normal Broodlord, but he's got like a clown's nose on there. He's like, ah.
NesTea glued it to him. And if he dies, he just gets another clown nose and glues it to another. And NesTea doesn't care. He doesn't have favorites. He opens his beer bottles with his pet monkey's eye socket, for God's sake.
Oh, God, I'll never forget that joke you said in that last game. I still laugh every time I think about that. All right. The gold base is going to go down, so it's going to be Terran with the lead, but I think the tech advantage might actually be for the Zerg here.
Well, yeah, he's going to lose another base. It's going to be 3 base against 4, but the sick army of NesTea does march forward.
All right, he needs to get
A lot
an
of
answer
this,
for this.
oh man, this is going to be so much back and forth because the Vikings will come up, the Corruptors have to go up and attack them, but then the Thors will target the Corruptors.
If the Thors are still there. All right, he's
right.
taking on a lot of these Banshees.
Ooh.
Point defense drone.
Really nice point defense drones right now. MVP doing a great job, but there is 1-1 on these Corruptors. It's going to help them out quite a bit.
So all he has to do is back up now. I don't think, it's hard to say with that many Corruptors and that many Vikings, but if he keeps making Corruptors, and he is, there's many more on the way here. Keep in mind that MVP is not really mining from anywhere.
Yeah, he's having a hard time of it. And as these Thors come up, suddenly it's looking like MVP can easily take this clump of Broodlords out. And NesTea just doesn't have anything left, man. He's being counterattacked at his third base. He's not mining. It really looks like MVP's going to take this game.
Yeah, it's now 178 supply for MVP to the mere 100. A nice fungal here. But he's going to bring the rest of his army up with that.
Wow. I tell you what, Tesis, it's, you know, both these players are the best player in the world. GG,
Yeah, it's actually just
2-2.
insane.
They're
These
both
games
the
are
best
just like
in the world.
so good.
But I have to say, MVP is the scariest player in the world. You look at the way he plays, you're like, I'm actually going to die.
Well, he's like just playing so perfectly. It's like the situation he's in is so complex.
Yeah, NesTea opened with just beauteous play. He had complete control of the map.
He was
Kept
actually
up
like
as
the
he
conductor
wanted.
of the symphony,
Yeah.
but actually like MVP was like the guy that just dodged 1,000 bullets. He's actually like
something
Neo
else,
from
man.
the Matrix. That's actually what it is. It's like NesTea, or rather MVP is like Neo from like, you know,
Everybody come watch.
Morpheus is fighting Neo.
Yeah.
Like,
That was the funniest thing ever.
oh man.
Everyone's like tripping over themselves to watch NesTea against MVP, man. It's the same thing, but way better.
Yeah.
Way better.
That-
No one turns their head to see, you know, who's someone else that's really famous. I can't even think of anyone else right now.
I don't know what fictional, non-fictional.
No,
Superman,
like
Superman.
really good in StarCraft 2.
Oh well, I don't know, like MC.
MC. No one turns their head when MC's standing there in a red dress while these two are fighting.
Yeah. MC could actually have a red dress on.
No one even knows.
Nobody even cares.
No one even knows, man.
You know?
Cross-dress
Clyde
all you
shows
want
up as a
during this,
birthday
man.
clown. Nobody cares.
No.
He's got his like little party kazoo. He's like, "Rrr." And like nobody cares.
That's not a
Beyond
kazoo,
shows
though.
up with his puppy. I'm like, listen, I just take a box and I put it over the puppy, and I'm like, I'm trying to focus on this game.
Yeah. The puppy's trying to focus, too. The puppy, like, claws little eye holes so it can watch NesTea.
It's
but it's got a snout, so only one eye hole works. It has to hold up its head to it like that.
We're going to go on a 5-minute break, but when we get back, we will have the final game, and we will discover who will move on in this GSL contest between NesTea and MVP. I'll see you soon.